Welcome to part 157 of making one dish from every country. Today I chose Mauritania, and this is what I decided to make today. So Lexor is a savory lamb stew that is served on millet pancakes. This dish actually originated in the northern region of Mauritania, yet is loved throughout the entire country. It's also a communal dish and is typically enjoyed by rolling up the stew in the pancake, and is also customarily eaten with your right hand. Also, despite not having too many spices, all the flavors together blended really nicely and tasted amazing. This is how mine turned out, and honestly, this was a really simple dish to make. Again, despite not having too many spices, it still tasted amazing, and I would highly recommend trying it out. Welcome to part 159 of making one dish from every country. Today I chose Comoros, and I decided to make this sweet pea soup. So to be honest, there really wasn't that much written about the origin of this recipe in particular, but just like this dish, the overall cuisine of Comoros takes inspiration from its Arab and French influence, as well as the East African cuisine as well. So ingredients like coconut milk and local spices are common, and this dish in particular really reflects the country's diversity. Honestly, this dish was not only vegan friendly, but it was honestly really easy to make, and overall, this is how mine turned out. I honestly think it was really tasty and honestly incredibly easy to make, and I would highly recommend trying it out for yourself. Welcome to part 161 of making one dish from every country. Today I chose the Czech Republic, and this is what I decided to make today. So soups are actually a staple in Czech cooking, and this soup in particular is actually one of the most famous ones. It actually originated in South Bohemia, but is now enjoyed throughout the country, and because the recipe was spread, there are countless ways to make it, and each area has their own specific method, but there are some ingredients that remain constant, and those being the base of potatoes and mushrooms. I personally really like mushrooms, so I was actually really excited to try this recipe out, and I've also seen some recipes which use quail eggs, but I just use regular eggs in my recipe, but I also read that was optional. At the end, this is how mine turned out, and overall I thought it was really tasty, and it was a really good dish for a cold day like today, and I would highly recommend trying it out.